So guys, we're gonna talk about the Roblox Forge. They made a really bad mistakes that killing their player base. Now the first mistake they made is by nerfing some of the Earths, some ones like the Gargantuan. They made a really bad mistake by nerfing this because some players started becoming angry and they also nerfed all the Earths. So some players started spamming on the devs and started making them started raging against the dev. Even some of the devs they got threatened. Like they literally got threatened because of the nerfed some of the weapons that people have grinded for. But actually I'm pretty sure that situation has been fixed now. But the Gargantuan still got nerfed. But some people are still mad about the Gargantuan being nerfed. Okay, whatever they call that the is like the best in the game right now. It's literally so broken in the game that I'm pretty sure it had I forgot the multiplier it does. It has 33.3 multiplier. The multiplier was 33.3. I'm sure now it does like 20 something multiplier because that's normal. Because there was a video that was blowing up through YouTube and TikTok, wherever. The video showed someone who was just standing there, and then the boss was literally dying, and he didn't even need to do anything. It's just him standing there, and then the final boss in the game, started dying. No contact at all, just standing there. The boss wasn't even taking any of his health, which is too crazy. That shows how crazy the Gargantuan was. And there are some other bots who are just getting so many of those stuff. So I think that nerf was necessary. But the second mistake Roblox Forge dev did was by them nerfing it's by them after the update, because if you not do the quest, you have to talk to this guy right here, Monjo, and also Sensimoro. And the other quest in this world that you can do is this ice guy right here. And when you finish the quest, it gives you this, which basically takes you up. So let me show you guys what it does. It's just like the rocket in the second world. It takes you up right here, because obviously it's gonna be annoying if you try to get up there. And by the time you get to one point of all these quests, you can't really do them anymore, and you don't make that much money off doing them. So from Sensimoro's quest, as you can see right there, it says Sensimoro 7, and it shows I have to mine small ice crystal. But obviously, if I'm new and I joined and I'm like level 70, just joined the island, I got to Sensimoro 7th, and I've made some pretty good money. I'm obviously not gonna have enough money to save up for some of these arcs right there. Obviously, you can't afford those ones because obviously you can't make that much money just by getting to the 7th. And also that Bujo or whatever his name is, yeah, if you do this quest, it's getting to one point. Now if you're new, you aren't really gonna be able to kill them once, unless you are like an old player from the last world. But that's a little bit too high, because of if you even grinded for a long time, the max you can probably get is probably end up at this weapon from finishing Sensimoro's when you get to the 7th one. So it is annoying for people to be able to get to this. You can't really get there. It is a little bit almost impossible to get there, but you can't get to this. This is what you need to get so you can start mining, so you can finish the remaining Sensimoro's quest. That's hard for any new player because they can't get to that stage. But now there's actually a way to get enough money so you can do it. Because if there was not this way to get it, people are probably gonna be quitting, and some people already quitted because of this same reason. New players came into this island expected to find a lot of quests to do. There's no daily quest like that. The only daily quest you can get also Santa, but that only gives you tickets. So some people are really mad about that and decide quitting because of when they get to that level, they can't no more finish the Sensimoro's quest, so they can't make any money anymore. So that's basically stupid, isn't it? It makes no sense. You can't grind anymore. What you have to do to grind is by waiting and by trying to finish the Sensimoro's quest. It's hard for some players to do that kind of stuff because obviously you don't want to be grinding days just to get to the third weapon right there. To the 4th best weapon in this area right there. They can't get to that king because that makes it hard. And also they nerfed that you have to have at least this pickaxe to be able to get the best pickaxe in the game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure your guys know the best pickaxe in the game. So you need that firstly, so you can mine that, and another 2 million. That makes it really hard to get it. So they made the price of all this thing a little bit too high. But like obviously, if you're higher, like you already have this pickaxe, or you're already from the other world and you already have enough money, they already have this. It's easy, innit? But for them new players, they can't get that. It's really hard. The money you need is 750. That's a lot of money. If when you are in the second world, if you have that kind of money, it is technically insane. And for you, that means you have to grind days, hours, not even hours, days, weeks to be able to get that. So I think the devs just needs to add some more quests in the game to help new players. But if you guys want to see the strategy that you can use to get money, because of after all the devs did, they made the ad. So if you guys want to see the strategy to actually make money when you can't do any more quests, because it's very hard when you're new. You can't be grinding weeks. You have jobs, you have things to do. You actually touch grass. Well, some people don't, but like you don't want to grind in the same game days. It gets boring, doesn't it? So they need to add more quests to do. All you gotta do is just mine these ice pebbles for as long. You need to do like sets. You don't need potions. You don't even need to have potions. But if you want, you need a mining potion and a luck potion, so you can get some good stuff and also get so that you can mine faster. That is good because when you have all of that, you get a lot of stuff from this, and they're very easy. You get like the same thing you get from the resort vein from the second world, but this you're more likely to get better stuff, and these are really good, and they only have 800 HP, so that makes it really fast to get a lot of materials. And after you get that, all you just gotta do is to go back to the star right there to go and forge your item. Even in 10 minutes you can probably make like about 20k in 10 minutes. 20k in 10 minutes, insane, innit? But like it gets really boring as you really just have to grind every time. And while you're doing that, you can also get the more rarer weapon. But it's annoying having to grind for that long just to get that, because it gets boring and it just makes people quit. But that is a good way to make money. But that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm about to get a frost pickaxe so I can actually finish this. So you guys understand, I'm saying it by experience. This is not one of them YouTubers that already have the crazy stuff who doesn't touch grass. They do it as a job. I'm just okay. I don't do it as my job. They do it as that job. So they have to grind that long. For me, I'm sharing this by experience because of this. They actually really need to fix that, as no one will be spending that long just to get basically the fourth best weapon, the fourth best axe in the game. After grinding, look, I'm now max level, and you guys obviously understand how hard it is to get levels, how many hours, and this time played is kind of wrong. It is lower than the actual time you spend. I spent 69.29 hours. I don't know what that means, but like it shows that I should have spent 70 hours in this game. But that's not even accurate. I spent more than that because of his evidence to prove that that's not accurate, the time that it shows right there. So we're gonna make the devs add some quests into the game to actually help people to make money, which is actually not gonna make people quit the game, because people are quitting too much, saying they made it too impossible. And they're also saying this new thinking, the new way to get money that I just showed you, he said it might also get nerf, which is a horrible thing after, because of if that happens, pretty much a lot of the player base are gonna pretty much quit, because it's gonna make it impossible, as a lot of people now know about this glitch. If they patch that, they need to forget, and probably if they patch that means they must have to work on and add a lot of quests. They need to fix that right now before they need to focus on anything. They need to fix the game and then make it more balanced so people can actually make money, because that mistake is making a lot of people quit. I have so many people that said they made it too hard to make money, and they said now they quit. Now if I want to play, I said let's play 4. They said that game is rubbish now, it's boring, can't even get enough hours. They said, and I also showed them they can do this new tactic. They tried it for a while and they just got bored of it, and it's like, let's just play a different game. That's why they just keep saying, because of obviously it gets boring. No one want to be doing the same quest over and over and over again. Obviously it gets really boring and tiring. So I think that's why the devs need to fix so that the game will not die, because I think that player base is pretty much going down right now. They're literally thriving at 300k players before, and now they are literally sitting at 200 plus. Sometimes you see 300. they need to fix this type of stuff so they can actually increase more of their player. But they need to add more quests in the game and try to not to like maybe they don't test their games or test how good the things are instead of making the Gargantua and then nerfing it after some people already got. That's not fair because of the people that already had it. It's not be fair to them either. But like they need to firstly test the game to make sure it's already good before they send it out for people to do. So I think I stop doing to fix, add some more quests into this new world because like the second one you have the monkey which gives you a quest. The monkey gives you 10k and that's basically overpowered in the second world. That's very good for you to have in the second world 10k for one quest and you get a daily quest every single day. There are also secret quests you can do which makes it very good to grind in the second world. But you cannot because from the first world the time you spend to get all the pickaxe you can get in the second one, the arcane pickaxe, which is basically not that much like the demon pickaxe or whatever that pickaxe is called, it's not that much better than the arcane pickaxe. The time you used to spend to get the arcane pickaxe, you can it's like probably even faster than the time you spend just to get this snow pickaxe. But make sure you use that new method as I just showed you, and hopefully the devs doesn't nerf it because if they nerf it, it's probably gonna kill that game. So I hope they don't nerf that method because that's the only good method they have in the game right now. So if you guys enjoy all this, just make sure to like and subscribe. It's not that hard. And if you're on mobile or any desire, I don't even know, you don't know that you can hype the video. Just please try to hype. It's not that hard. You need to join the Super Baking Fan Club. Make sure to I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. So make sure to like and subscribe so you can be part of the OG 100 sub. These are the real OG if you're part of the 100 subscribers. Obviously, that's peak OG right there, not just new. That's ultimate peak OG. So make sure to like and subscribe so you can claim your OG ticket and then obviously enjoy. Bye.